Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to decode the future of crypto. And no, we don't have a crystal ball. What we do have is an insider's guide breaking down all the key signals from the world's biggest conference, Token2049, to show you exactly what's coming next.
All right, so let's just jump right in with the big question, right? In a market that moves this fast, it literally changes by the minute, how can anyone possibly know what's coming? It feels kind of impossible, doesn't it?
Well, here's the secret. You don't predict, you listen. You tune into the signals coming straight from the source, the industry's most important stage, Token2049 Singapore. You know, this is the place where all that fresh innovation meets serious capital, and the roadmap for the future, it's basically laid out for everyone to see.
And believe me, this wasn't just a bunch of random chatter. Out of all that noise, 4 really clear, really powerful signals emerged. And these signals, they're showing everyone, from the folks building this stuff to the people funding it, exactly where the industry is going.
So, what are these 4 big trends shaping the future? Well, first, you've got DeFi innovation. Then, the evolution of NFTs and gaming. Number 3 is AI integration. And finally, green crypto initiatives. And let's be clear, these aren't just trendy buzzwords. This is a legitimate roadmap showing you precisely where the smart money and the top talent are headed.
Okay, first up, DeFi is getting a serious makeover. Those days of clunky, super complex interfaces, yeah, they're on their way out. The new focus is all about making decentralized finance more efficient, accessible, and totally ready for the mainstream.
And the key here is it's all about being practical. We're talking real solutions, like cross-chain liquidity and way simpler staking models. These new user-friendly protocols are finally lowering that barrier to entry, so it's not just for the super technical folks anymore. And you better believe investors are laser-focused on projects with solid, strong tokenomics. This is basically DeFi growing up and getting serious.
All right, signal number 2, NFTs are evolving a lot. We're moving way beyond just static digital art. The new frontier, it's all about merging these collectibles with play-to-earn gaming, creating ecosystems with real economic value.
So what does that actually look like? It means NFTs are now becoming functional in-game assets, things you can actually use. They're also becoming these powerful tools for building communities. And this mix of crypto, culture, and gaming, it's not just some cool niche idea anymore. It's turning into a massive investment magnet, pulling in everyone from the big shot VCs to everyday retail investors.
Okay, on to our third signal, and it's a big one, AI integration. Artificial intelligence is literally being woven into the fabric of the blockchain. The goal? To make the whole ecosystem smarter, faster, and a heck of a lot more efficient.
So in the real world, this means AI is doing things like automating trading, optimizing smart contracts so they're safer and more efficient, and even creating personalized experiences for users. For a startup, this is huge. It streamlines everything. And for an investor, it unlocks a whole new level of data and insights.
And that brings us to our 4th and final signal, green crypto initiatives. Look, sustainability is no longer some nice-to-have afterthought. It's now a core differentiator. The industry is finally responding to the huge demand from both regulators and users for solutions that are actually eco-friendly.
So we're seeing this boom in energy-efficient consensus mechanisms and platforms that are genuinely eco-friendly. And here's the crucial part. Investors are now actively putting their money into projects that manage to be both profitable and sustainable. It's become a non-negotiable factor in how these projects get evaluated.
All right, so we've got the 4 big signals down, but what if you're a founder? Someone actually trying to build in this space. What does all this mean for you? What's the playbook to actually win in this market?
Well, at a huge event like Token2049, you really see 2 sides of the same coin. On one side, you have the investors. They're focused on identifying, analyzing, and backing the next big thing. But for startups, the focus is totally different. It's all about pitching, networking, and PR.
And the startups that really crushed it, they all followed a super clear 3-step playbook. And this was proven time and time again at the conference. Step 1, master your networking. 2, leverage the media. And 3, align with the big trends we just talked about.
So, why does this simple playbook work so well? It's because, at the end of the day, face-to-face meetings are what drive capital in this industry. A smart press release can take a small announcement and make it a global story. And aligning with the trends, that just makes sure you're speaking the exact same language as the investors you're trying to get on board.
Okay, so now let's flip the script. Let's look at it from the investor's perspective. For the VCs, the angel investors, all the funds in that room, how do they navigate this massive ocean of opportunity? What's their compass?
For them, Token 2049 wasn't just another conference. It was, and I love this quote, a goldmine for identifying high-growth projects and emerging market leaders. Think of it like a live marketplace where they could find those hidden gems, those early-stage projects, right before they blow up.
And take a look at the sectors they were targeting. Sound familiar? DeFi liquidity solutions, NFT gaming ecosystems, AI-driven crypto tools, and sustainable projects. It's an exact match to the 4 signals we've been talking about. Top VCs like A16Z Crypto and Pantera Capital, they were laser-focused, hunting for innovation in these exact areas.
So, let's bring this all together. We've seen the signals pointing to the future, we've got the founder's playbook, and we have the investor's compass. What's the big takeaway here? What does it all really mean?
Well, it's pretty clear that Token 2049 was more than just a conference. It wasn't just a bunch of talks and after-parties. It was a really pivotal moment, something that truly set the stage for the entire next chapter of the industry.
Because when you boil it all down, its real purpose was something much bigger. It wasn't a conference, it was a launch pad for global crypto growth. A place where visionary founders with game-changing ideas could finally connect with the capital and the networks they need to actually go out and build the future.
So the roadmap for crypto's future is here. The conference gave us the signals, the insights, the connections. It essentially drew the map for what's next. And that leaves us with one final, pretty big question. The map is laid out for us. The question is, who will build it?